Hello students, welcome to the class of mathematics. In the previous class, we discussed about the fractions, types of fractions, like fractions, unlike fractions, and the equivalent fractions. Equivalent. Let's do some questions on the proper and improper fractions. I will give some fractions. You have to tell what are the proper fractions and what are the improper fractions. So our first fraction is 2 by 5, 3 by 2, 8 by 3, 4 by 5, 9 by 2 and 6 by 5. So we have to tell what are the proper fractions and what are the improper fractions. If you look closely, 2 by 5, here 2 is smaller than 5. That means numerator is smaller than the denominator. That means it is proper fraction. Now we will talk about 3 by 2. Here we can say 3 is greater than 2. That means numerator is greater than denominator. That means this is the improper one. Okay, now what about 8 by 3? Here again we can say that 8 is greater than 3. That means numerator again is greater than denominator. That means again this is the improper one. Let's talk about 4 by 5. In this case 4 is less than 5. That means numerator is less than denominator. That means this is the proper fraction. Okay, so in 9 by 2, 9 is greater than 2. That means numerator is greater than the denominator. That means it is the improper fraction. What about 6 by 5? Again 6 is greater than 5. That means numerator is greater than the denominator. So again it will be the improper one. So these were the examples of the proper and improper fractions. Now we will solve some questions on the conversion of mixed fraction to improper fraction. Mixed fraction to improper fraction. Question 1. 5, 4 by 5. How we will convert this? We will just multiply the denominator 5 with the whole 5 and put this in the bracket, and now we will add 4 to this and the whole will divided by 5. So 5 5s are 25 plus 4 divided by 5. 25 plus 4 will be 29 divided by 5. Now let's take another question. 2, 3 by 7. Here again we will just multiply the denominator, that is 7, multiply by whole 2, and we will put this in the bracket and we will add 3 to this and the whole will be divided by 7. So 7 2s are 14 plus 3 divided by 7. 14 plus 3 will be 17 divided by 7. So here again we convert the mixed fraction into the improper one. Let's now do some questions on the conversion of improper fractions to mixed fractions. Improper fractions to mixed fractions. Question 1. 13 by 4. Here we will divide this 13 by 4 and 4 3s are 12. When we will subtract this 12 from 13, we will get 1 as the remainder and this 3 as the quotient. Now how we will write? We will write this 3 as a whole, this remainder as the numerator 1 and this divisor as the denominator 4. Second question, 21 by 5. Here we will divide this 21 by 5. 5 4s are 20. We will subtract this 20 from 21 and we will get 1 as the remainder and 4 as the quotient. Again we will write this quotient 4 as a whole, this remainder 1 as the numerator and the divisor 5 as the denominator. Now let's take a question on equivalent fractions. Equivalent fractions. You have to identify equivalent fractions from the following: 3 by 8, 6 by 16, 8 by 18 and 24 by 64. You have to take these fractions to the lowest form. If we will start from 3 by 8, this 3 by 8 is already at its lowest form. We will move to 6 by 16. We will just divide this 6 and 16 by the common factor, that is 2. 2 3s are 6 and 2 8s are 16. So the lowest form of 6 by 16 will be 3 by 8. Now we will see 8 by 18. We will divide this 8 and 18 by 2. 2 4s are 8. 2 9s are 18. We will get the lowest form of 8 by 18 as 4 by 9. Now we will take this 24 by 64 to its lowest form. We will divide this 24 and 64 by 8. 8 3s are 24 and 8 8s are 64. When we look at these fractions, this 3 by 8 is the same ratio. So we can say that first, second and fourth fractions are having same ratio. That means they are the equivalent fractions.